5, the diagram being given to you here. Read the question carefully. I'm not going to read the whole thing out to you. Have a go, and then I'll go through it in a few seconds. Okay, so you should have labeled everything you can. So you know that's 29. That's going to be 126. Bearing in mind, oh my God, I'm so funny. Bearing in mind that I have been told that this angle here is 306 degrees. I know that that's 180. Okay, if I go down from the north line of 29, so it's 29 plus something, it's 180 plus 126 will give me 306. I can then do 180, take away 126 to get 54. Now you can see I actually have an angle and two adjacent sides lengths, and I'm looking for the distance between the two ships here. So actually it's just the cosine rule. Again, there's my working out. You can follow that yourself. And then the second thing we're looking for, the area enclosed by the ships. How do we work out the area of this triangle? Anybody? Tilly? Nope, that's area of a circle. Remember, we said pi r squared is area of a circle. Anybody else? Yeah, it's half AB sine C. So that's the first thing that we did with these quarantine lessons, is half AB sine C. You put the two values in for A and B, and your C value will be 83, 54 plus 29, and then you get your answer, which is 3.87 kilometers squared. Okay, next example. Again, try it, and then I will go through it. Right, so going through this, a motorboat M is 8 kilometers from a harbour on a bearing 125. So there's the harbour. We're going to draw a north line clockwise, 125 degrees. And there's 8 kilometers, and there's a motorboat M. And there's a boat R, which is 16 kilometers from the harbour on a bearing of 74. So this is, again, starting from H. So we're going to draw a 74-degree angle from H, and it goes off for 16 kilometers. I remember it's just a sketch, so you don't have to worry about measuring this accurately. And then again, you draw the north line for that. And then the question is, find the distance and bearing of the rowing boat from the motorboat. So we were looking for the angle, the north angle from, in this case, we want to go clockwise, and that's the angle we want here. Okay, so finish this off by making a triangle. We'll call that length H, because we need to work that out. So the first thing we're going to do is use the cosine rule, because we've got two lengths, 8 and 16, and an angle in between, 51. So I got that by subtracting 74 from 125. You can put all of this into the cosine rule, and then you can see H, you can replace that with 12.6. And then the second part of this is we're going to use the sine rule to find angle M. And we're going to have to actually figure this out, because we don't use the whole angle. We have to work it out what's clockwise from north. So first of all, sine M over M is equal to sine H over H. So M over 16 equals sine 51 over 12.6. You rearrange it, and you know that M is 80.6. However, we are going to have to use alternate angles to work out what goes here. So if we know that's 55, this must also be 55, and then we can see what's left by subtracting 55 from 80.6, and then you can see it's 25.6. Now the bearing is going to be 025.6. Don't forget the 0 at the beginning. So you can see this is why bearings questions can get quite long and intricate, and a diagram always helps with these type of questions. I'm going to do one last example, and I have more examples prepared, but I'm not going to do those videos unless you request I do those. I'm also going to put these slides up for you. So example 7, have a go with this. Okay, so your diagram, you start from P, draw your north line. You can see 360 degrees means you're going up and left by 7 kilometers to point A, and then 11 kilometers on a bearing of 70. So roughly that's what we're looking at here. And then we can just complete this shape by finishing off the triangle and working out the missing angle here. We know that's 54. Again, using alternate angles, we can also work that out. We can work out the missing angle here. So if we know that's 54 on the bottom, well, that will be 54, and then angles on a straight line add to 180, so that will be 56. So cosine rule, remember, first thing we want to work out is the distance from the port. So we want to work out this distance A. So cosine rule, there's all the working out. You can look through that when you if you need to.